Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, coming off a pretty damn strong Paladin run. It was a good showing. Now it seems to be time. I've just done these two relatively recent-ish. Hunter is what it's time for. I really like Cat Trick. I think that thing is cool. Like, that is pretty cool. I really like the secrets that give you useful beasts, but I've got to take Explosive Shot, because this is the arena, and I got to shoot shit. I do want to draft sort of fatter things. I don't think you two are what I'm looking for. Hunter tends to be less battle cries and more death rattles and stuff. Let's go Berserker. He's a very good 2-drop. You guys aren't that strong. I'm going to take the Arcanum Smith, who's just a more powerful card to whip out. You need mechs, but you two blow. So, mechs it is. Let's see if I get any mechs at all. But those two blow, so I'm not going to be worse off with the Gorilla Bot. Infested Tauren. Fen Creeper is bigger, but I don't like him. I don't like his efficiency for the mana. I'd much rather have, like a Heckler. Like 5-4 taunt for 4, than a 3-6 for 5, even though 3-6 is kind of a better arrangement of stats for that. Infested Tauren, I mean, you're getting 4 or 5 worth of stats, but the way it works out is not that great. You're only doing 2 damage at a time, and it still is not a double taunt like the Sludge Belcher. They learned their lesson with that. That was super powerful. Huge Toad is just very good 2-drop. We'll take that. It's fine. You're terrible. I hate you. So, him. I have nothing against him. I really like Bear Trap, but I can't, and I really hate him, but I can't take Bear Trap over Deadly Shot, God damn it. Give me the Bear Trap in this row, the Cat Trick. God damn it. You're like a crappy beast. I realize that there is value in getting it in 2 for the price of 1, and it's like, that is a lot of stats, but there's a big difference between getting like 2 2/2s for 3 mana, which would be pretty cool, and 2 1/3s, which is like, bleh. We'll take Lord of the Arena this time. Okay, Giant Sandworm is pretty impressive in the arena, but it still doesn't beat out Call of the Wild, even though they technically they nerfed it, right? Because it used to be 8. How is that a relevant nerf? How much difference does it make? I'm sure it makes a difference, but because I really want to have the weapon. You don't get many weapons, although I haven't got all the secrets I wanted have been up against way more important cards. But the Highmane is big and smashy, and he's exactly the kind of card I want. He's like there's a lot of meat for 6 mana. And that is a strong card late in the game. The bow would be really good for the early game and for smashing and stuff like that. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to go on the principle that I'm less likely to get more weapons than I am, like, big minions of some description, but that hurts. Camel, I don't like playing with 1-drops, so I don't think it's going to be him. Brewmaster, again, I don't have, like, battle cries, and I got a couple battle cries, but I don't have anything to trigger his. So really I only have 1 battle cry so far. I think we're going to go with the Grizzly, even though he's kind of weak sauce. I don't have any dragons for you. You are overcosted. You are a bear trap, and I like you. In fact, I wish I could trade my actual bear for another bear trap, but that's a story for another day. Heckler is pretty sweet. Explosive Trap I would take, in a lot of those rows I would have taken that, but I've got to take Faldir Raider, because he's one of those guys that can just go crazy and kill everyone. Fiery Bat is excellent, but I have to take Kill Command. I'm not likely to have a lot of weapons. Violet Illusionist is still really tempting, even with just 1 weapon, and like her stats are fine. She tends to draw a lot of aggro. She's likely to trade with something. The Fiery Bat is super amazing for 1 mana, like for a 1 mana beast, for a 1 mana like minion. That is about as good as you're gonna get. I think I'm gonna take the Illusion. He's got value too. He's not bad. I might have chosen him in one of those other rows, but I think we're gonna take her. I don't even like Freezing Trap. Haunted Creeper is okay, but Bog Creeper is better Creeper. Can I trade any of you for one of those, like, 10 cards that I complained about not being able to choose? Seriously. You guys are not winners. Well, Is this going to help me survive to the late game? I mean, it does let me do damage and heal. It's kind of weird wearing down your opponent thing. I'm probably better off just taking this because it can fight, sort of. It does more damage than he does, that's for sure. Ah, you're bad. You're okay. I should probably take the heal bot. There's a tiny, minuscule chance I might ever get a gorilla bot to go off, but mostly not. I don't have enough secrets for a mad scientist yet. I could get more. Right now I have one bear trap. Sentinel can be strong. If I was taking a bunch of stuff, if I had the lion, if I had taken the pantry spider and stuff like that, things that let you get more creatures on the table, and like with either death rattle or 2 for the price of 1s, this would be a lot more valuable. But it is, these are mostly normal sort of minions, which means it may be hard to keep something alive in order to make him die first. I should probably just take the web spinner, but we'll take the mad scientist and see if I get more secrets. There's still 10 cards left. You're kind of expensive-y, although you are strong. And this is the place. This is normally I'd just like, I don't like you. Taking Explorer's Hat. Explorer Hat kind of like it doesn't tend to give you that much power in the early to mid game. It can be good, but it is kind of slowing you down. It's more card efficiency, but it's very slight. Whereas this is one of those cards. Well, I don't like him particularly. But I should probably take him because he is very strong. He's going to come out for 7 mana and do something impressive. Okay. A good 3 mana minion is something that I need. And also it's another chance for the Gorilla Bot to become less of a useless turd, even though it's probably going to be a useless turd. But I don't have much in the 3 mana department. I got some, actually. You know what, I may actually have enough with that. I need to go for bigger things, but do I want to take Duskbad, who is a beast? I mean, he's there's a lot of attack power for 2 if he's not getting shot for 1. The problem is he's often getting shot for 1. Against a druid or a rogue, he's actually so big that even if they do spend their turn attacking him, it's not costing them a card, but they're taking 3 or 4 damage. It's actually pretty worthwhile. This is not the good Tidehunter, but it would give me more stuff on the table. It is a little bit more rushy, which I don't have. Not that I need the rush so much. This guy could heal one of my bigger things that I hopefully have. I really don't have that many bigger things. But he could heal one, if I did. And what do I have that requires beasts? I don't have... Yeah. Oh, that's a druid card, never mind. But still. Not this, the thing I'm thinking of. I need more secrets for that. I need to have enough beasts to support Kill Command. That is pretty much the only thing that I've got to worry about. And I currently have this. That's like sort of beast, but that's very late. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, counting the bear trap. Crap. You know what? I'm actually going to take the Duskboar because my deck is... I've been prioritizing strength over beast, and now I don't have enough beasts. I still find this thing overcosted. So often overcosted. I'd like better off with the Annoytron to survive the early game. And he's another mech from my gorilla, so who knows. I need another trap, but I also need another beast. They're both kind of like loose combos where they each have like one thing that cares. Got a couple things that care. I'm going to take the Explosive Trap because I do have the like Mr. Science there. Do I want a Corrupted Healbot to smash things? The Swarmer is going to be dumb. I don't have anywhere near enough weapons. He's basically not... Like, I don't think he's ever worth taking unless you're a druid or a rogue. You, like, maybe as a warrior, or, I mean, you could make a paladin that had tons of weapons, but why? Why would you... He just seems bad. Maybe, I guess if you have the, whatever it is... Now I've forgotten the name. I like used it and like won a lot of games with it last time. 3 mana gives you hammer and guys. Whatever. Let's take the Healbot. I'm not a big fan of that as Infest. That's what I'm not a big fan of. You're bad. This can give me a bunch of stuff, but I don't think my deck is built for that. My deck's not going to spawn out like a whole bunch of guys. Like if you're going to play Infests, suddenly those pantry spiders are looking pretty good, because they're, like, not worth your opponent's effort to kill them for the amount of stuff that you get for 3 mana. And then you're like, oh, look, they're still alive, infest them. And now they'll pop out better things. But, it's not getting the kind of meat I'd like. I'd like to take slightly bigger, but this guy is just so much more useful than... Like, this guy has an ability that is tremendously valuable. This is such a stupid hoser. Because it's like, it is technically a hoser. Like, it hoses one very specific kind of thing. Normally, that makes it, like, really powerful. Silencing a demon, there are so few demons that are worth silencing. Most of them have battle cries and or drawbacks. Most of them have battle cries that are drawbacks. There are very few demons that are worth silencing. Hell, there are demons that silencing makes them better. I mean, you end up using Light's Champion with your own crap demons, but even then there aren't that many that are good for that. He's just, like, stupid. He's all around stupid. This is probably what I need, even though I'd rather have some bigger stuff. This is 2 beasts for the price of 1. I don't have all that other stuff that could be... Do I take... See, why couldn't these have been in some of those other rows? This is pretty solid. It's not like power, but it's solid. It's okay, because it's a beast, which makes it different from the crappy elf of crap. Like, you notice my deck is short of beasts. Having another beast would be okay. I would take that, maybe. But Hunter's Mark versus Kill Command. Hunter's Mark requires another card. It's kind of like an execute, but... it's really good to have, to be able to do that. Take something gigantic and kill it. This will do 3 or 5 damage if I got the... I think I have to take Kill Command anyway. That's painful, though. You are a powerhouse. I don't have enough weapons for the Smith, and that guy's awesome. Big. You are not awesome. You guys... Oh, my God. It's funny how there are all these rows where it's like, oh, 2 or all 3 of those cards are amazing. How do I choose? And then there's, like, this lump of garbage. This is a terrible... I think I end up taking her by default. I don't have enough big guys to actually even try for the Alarm Robot. Like, what's it going to do for me? Barely anything. And the statue is garbage. I'm not going to be able to kill it. I don't have the control power to try and kill everything on the battlefield. It's really hard to do. You know, under most circumstances in the arena, there's no chance. And it's not like I have ways to silence or give him taunt. I guess it's the Crapwater Pilot who makes 1 card in my deck cost less, while she costs so much more that she's not worth it. This is going to be interesting. That second Kill Command does make my deck a lot stronger. I think I chalk up just enough beasts that I should rarely, in theory, I should rarely be hosed where I have Kill Commands in my hand and can't use them for, like, a long period of time. It also can be used for 3 damage. It's not the end of the world. If you gotta kill something, you gotta kill something. I don't know. I do have what's its 9 cost, like, give me all the pets thing, though. That thing is strong. And I've got that, I've got the Kraken, I've got some powerful, like, late game stuff to do.
What?
And I have, you know, my deck does have a reasonable amount of 2 and 3 cost stuff. Do I keep the Deadly Shot on General Principle? All those cards are, like, garbage starting hand cards. I don't necessarily need this in my starting hand, but it's so good I'm thinking of keeping it, but I'm not going to. I'll just regret it later. That looks like a much better starting hand. I wish I had the other bear trap and the cat trap instead of some of the other crap. It's weird. If I coin out the bear trap, and then I, like, next turn play a Noitron to, like, protect, it's kind of weird. Oh well. Now, does my opponent know it's a bear trap, or think it's an explosive trap? Could be either way. I don't know what you're going to do about it anyway. I mean, you could just not attack me, but then I still have a bear trap. Now I've got a choice. If I didn't draw this, it would be stupid, actually. If he didn't attack me when I'm going to cast a Noitron to protect my bear trap, that's kind of stupid. But if I was able to put the toad behind the bear trap, that's starting to get useful. slushy. So if she, like, backstabs the toad or something, that could backfire and kill her guy. Clearly she would want to, like, hit my guy first. But she's going to take 3 damage and lose her little piece of chunk, so that's okay. Deadly shot. I could kill that guy. I can't imagine it's worth it, but I could kill that guy. I think we're just going to play Anoidron. My deck's looking very defensive for some reason because I'm having so much, like, a high percentage of all the taunt in my deck at this stage of the game. Because he's probably going down next turn. Bubble fight!
So many options.
So many bubbles. So, I mean, you could just dagger, stab my bubbles, kill an Anoidron. That's pretty good use of your time. It's not like I'm threatening anything right now. Ooh. I literally think I've drawn, like, all the taunt in my deck now, which is kind of funny. Let's, I was going to play him, but I like the idea of killing that spider with this.
I hunt alone.
Probably a super strong, but we'll see. So I'm getting in a lot of rush here. Inflicted a lot of damage. We'll see how my opponent's late game is. Mine is still not like a giant powerhouse, but I have a number of very good things. Bog Creepers are amazing in the arena. Kraken's amazing in the arena. And, and yeah. Hunter Give Me All the Pets thing is amazing, even in Constructed, even though they increase the mana cost by 1. When you take something and you bump it up from like 3 to 4 mana, or 4 to 5, that's kind of a big deal. You bump it up for 8 to 9 mana. I don't see that being such a critical deal. So do I just trade the frog? Because there's a 50-50 chance the frog kills that, and I could save my bow in case I get a secret or something. I mean, if I kill the bear, and then, yeah, I hit for 3, well, I can protect it with the taunt. I should really do that. Even though it would be hilarious awesome if this guy died and killed them. But no. Of course, no mechs, so this guy's going to be useless in my hand most of the time. Winston, you are not. Close to Bog Creeper. My opponent's so low, I wish I'd been shooting more, but if I'd been shooting more, my opponent wouldn't be so low, because I've never been, like, in a position where I could do something significantly better and save 2 mana. Or if I have, it still probably wouldn't have been worth it. Alright, well, that was not ideal. Yeah, that could work, although it does make me wish I'd saved my crossbow. Or my bow. Honestly, probably should have just played the ape there instead of shooting for 2, but it's such a crappy ape. And also, the explosive trap doesn't trigger if you hit my stuff. It's only if you hit me. Well, I'll give you a choice. You gotta do some stuff, though. Your health is very low. If your guy attacks, or if anything attacks me, your guy will probably die. Oh, turns out he will. I was pretty certain he would die. I meant from her point of view. Probably die. If he got bounced by a freezing trap, that would not be as much of a concern. He would actually become significantly tougher. I might take time out from him to deadly shot that thing. Whatever. I have health and you don't, so... I'll just keep shooting you. Now if I draw a cheap beast, I can just kill command you. Beast, kill command. Draw a Granny and just, like... Granny got a shotgun. That was a turnabout. Hey, that's a fair-sized guy. You notice that he just doesn't do as much for 5 mana as this guy does for 7. I mean, that stands to reason, I guess, but... no, you just die. You don't get to see that I actually had Swamp Thing in my hand. Like, much better Swamp Thing than your Swamp Thing. Okay. Made it look easy that game, but that is the first game, and yeah, the real question is how it's going to start to do in a few games, starting next time.
Put the hammer down on that like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.